Your Daily 180, 180 seconds of pure Bible study.
Can we have real confidence in the midst of a world of confusion? Most certainly we can. John would say in 1 John chapter 1, verse number 4, that he wrote that book that their joy might be full. Well, what are some of the reasons why a Christian should have confidence and fulfillment and meaning? 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 8 is a very significant verse. 1 Timothy 4 verse number 8 says, "For bodily exercise profits a little, but godliness is profitable for all things, having the promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come." Oh, heaven will surely be worth it all. That's true. But let me tell you something. Christianity is worth it right now. The best life that anyone could live is the Christian life. And you might say, my life is so horrible. You don't know about the sickness that I have. You don't know about the family that I have. You don't know about all the problems that I have. I know this, any life is a better life if it's a Christian life. And he says right here that it has promise of the life that now is. Now, I'm not just living for the here and now. I'm living for eternity. But the here and now has blessings and benefits attached to being a Christian. Hebrews chapter 13, verse number 5, we have this marvelous promise. The Lord said, "I'll never leave you nor forsake you." Isn't that exciting? We can count upon His presence. 1 John chapter 5, verse number 14 says, "Now this is the confidence," there's our word. "Now this is the confidence that we have in Him, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us." But now, keep in mind, that is for a select group. That's not for everyone. That's for a select group. That's for those who are living faithful to Jesus Christ. We talked about earlier the idea of becoming a child of God through faith, repentance, confession, and baptism for the forgiveness of sins. When that happens, God obligates Himself. And now that's amazing to me. He obligates Himself to hear our prayers. Hebrews chapter 4 and verse number 15 says, "For we do not have a high priest who cannot sympathize with our weakness, but was in all points tempted as we are, yet without sin." Now listen to verse number 16. "Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy to find grace to help in time of need." God invites us to come before Him with our concerns. With that knowledge, how could we not have confidence in the midst of a world of turmoil?